Greetings, this is Karni Zor. Have you been feeling a bit stressful during this time? My cat says that he is feeling stressful. Well, you're not alone. These are very difficult times with Saturn and Pluto in alignment. There are bad news and good news. So, the bad news are that things are just going to get more and more intense. Actually, we're heading towards an eclipse season, which is always a time of great challenges and great difficulties. The good news are that both Saturn and Pluto alignment and eclipse season are not something just there to bother us. There are, of course, challenges and time to overcome things. So we're actually facing some major difficulties and stresses these days. But this is also a time for tremendous breakthroughs. Now, the intensity of what you're feeling now is just going to grow during the coming time. So, as you know, we're heading towards the solstice, December 22nd, and after that, Christmas and the New Year's. And all of that is taking place under the shadow of the eclipse season and the alignment between Pluto and Saturn. Now, I have to say that soon I'm going to give a very wide webinar, opening these things and many more, and explaining in length about the entrance to 2020. But I couldn't wait because I really wanted to give you the very important advice of how to go through these times in the best way possible. So, you know that usually we do our New Year's resolution at the beginning of a new year or just before it, but this time the new year is going to happen in between two eclipses. So, actually, all the time of the entrance of a new decade is under the shadow of two eclipses. So I'm going to open all of this in much more length in the webinar that will take place on Sunday, December 22nd. But in the meantime, I do want to give you the most important piece of advice, which is to do your New Year's resolutions now, not to wait with it. Take the time now before Christmas, not after, especially not after December 26th. Sit down with yourself and plan now what you want to see in your life and in the world at the entrance of 2020, projecting for the whole year, for the whole decade ahead. This is actually the time to do it, and this is why I did this video, to give you this very, very important piece of advice, so you can know how to use the timing, the astrological gateways well, and do your New Year's resolutions this time in advance.